Jersey show. There's a truck in front of me, and you know me, I love my truck drivers, but this truck, he's a little bit reckless, and he almost hit me. But maybe it's my fault. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. None of us are perfect, which is why accidents happen. And I can't be mad at anybody for having an accident. Because if you think about it like this, and this is how I like to think about it, for all the days that are so bad, and you have the obstacle of getting to work because the roads are not good due to the weather. You got fog, you got icy roads, you got fog with icy roads, you got snow, but then you got drifting snow. Now it gets worse. You decided that you think you could attempt to get to work with some icy roads and some drifting snow. Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it to work? You made it. You made it to work. You even made it back home. But if all the bad things that can happen are this, you're welcome. It's not so bad. Now, did I do this? Did I have a tiny little accident? Yes, I did. Am I perfect? No, I'm not. I am not perfect, and I'm glad I'm not perfect. I don't like perfect people. I don't want to be a perfect person. Perfection is boring. But I'm going to admit to you that you shouldn't have to be perfect to avoid accidents, but accidents happen to everyone. So, as I was driving home, and it was a slick road, I hit the back of my boyfriend's car. His Jeep, rather. And it wasn't really my fault, although yes, it was my fault, because I hit the brakes as I turned in, but the car just kept going. Because at this point, I was successful getting to work and to home. Yes, I hit his car. It left a little dent. So now, I had to tell him. And in my head, I said, all right, Liz, you can either not tell him because you don't want to deal with his reaction right now, or you could tell him now and get it out of the way, because you're not going to live comfortable knowing that this is hanging, that you had a little accident, you rear-ended him. I get it. It was an accident. You've never had an accident? Maybe you haven't. You're perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. But when I told him, this is a week ago, that I hit his car, oh, was he angry. But he got over it. And this is good. You learn in relationships when bad things happen how the other person is going to react. Now, I said to him, listen, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'll give you money. How much money do you want? I'll take care of it. I'll pay for it. It's an aesthetic thing. It'll get fixed. No big deal. And then I tried to explain to him that in the grand schemes of all of the potentially bad things that can happen in life, like me driving to and from work, through the fog, through the ice, through the snow, this is the best thing that we can ask for. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that even the deer, I said, it's almost like of all the bad things that can happen, and you were to roll the wheel and said, I'll pick that one. A little bit of a fender bender with my significant other, and I'll pay him off. He's going to make money off this deal, you know? And the problem is, like I said, this is an old car and it's a boat, and it does more damage to these newer cars. One little hit, and it causes a dent. It's an aesthetic thing, right? So, in life, accidents happen. And there's levels of the accident. I mean, I would say say that's a number 1. A number 10 is you're dead. An accident so bad you're no longer on earth. So from a number 1, which is good, something simple, something you fix, and then number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, maybe say number 5 is you end up in a ditch and you're okay and you can get out. Number 7, you're in a ditch, the car has a little bit of damage, you need someone to tow you out. Number 8, it's so bad, you might need a new car. 9.5, the car's totaled, but you're fine. Number 10, that's the worst. So my whole thing is I'm trying to tell him, I'm trying to explain to him that in life, this is a good thing. This is the best outcome. Don't you see what I'm saying? I understand it's frustrating that your car gets damaged when you haven't even left your home, but wouldn't you rather it be me than somebody else? And I gave him $1,000. I was like, here's $1,000. Here, treat yourself. Now, eventually we'll get it fixed. Oh, so let me just tell you. So when I told him that I hit his car, and he went outside and he took a look at it, he was angry. But as I'm learning in this relationship, he got over it. So by the evening, he was over it. So I'm glad that I told him as soon as I got home from work what happened versus the next day, you know, because I wouldn't have been able to continue with the guilt. So last night, let me explain the situation. We have 2 cats. One is a female who's about 7 years old. The second, as you have seen, his name is Milo. He's a year old. He was abandoned. He was a stray. And he's become a part of my home. As of recently, he has been fixed. It's been, today's day 14, right? He's been good. He's been good downstairs. He gets the whole downstairs. And downstairs consists of like the kitchen, the living room, the fireplace. Not a real fireplace, but a cute little imitation fireplace is nice, right? He doesn't know. I do notice that he doesn't understand candles. So I always have to tell him, get away from the candle. He's always going for the candle. His prior owners who abandoned him probably didn't have candles. Also, he likes coffee. When I make it, he's always climbing up to me for the coffee. I'm like, Milo, you don't want this. So he's fine. But here's what happened last night. Now, little mama, who's actually should be called Big Mama because she's pretty big, watermelon. And she looks like him, same pattern, right? So I'm upstairs with James, and I'm actually having a conversation with him about these terrible homes they built in Louisiana, that they're falling apart. They make these cheap homes, they throw them up, and nothing's made well. And as I'm having this good conversation, all of a sudden, little mama is hissing. And I'm like, oh no. Milo, middle name Frank, Milo Frank, got upstairs. You know, you think a box is gonna stop him? We don't have a gate, we have 2 boxes. And then I'm like, oh no. And then the running begins. He runs after her. She runs away from him. She looks like a ball with legs running, right? She's cute though. And then nobody touched each other. Like, he didn't touch her. It was just he ran for her. And then like hair was everywhere, like his hair. And I'm like, what is this, a cartoon? There's like hair. So he gets so excited, like his hair is coming off, like a piece, a chunk. And then James is like, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, nothing jumped on the bed. We yelled at him. We said, get down. He got down, and then we're back at square one again. And this is after giving him the peacemaker formula for the bully. It doesn't work overnight. These things need to work. We need something to work overnight. Cats doesn't work overnight. And the thing is, he wants to be upstairs. And actually, you could see him on the edge of the ledge. Like he keeps testing fate. He just wants to be up there. And her, little mama, she's just enticing him because she's standing there. He smells her. He knows she's there. But the thing is, it's not like I could say, Milo, what is it? What do you want? I mean, can't you just be nice to her? Because then we're like, oh, we have to find a home for him. And I've actually had someone reach out to me that she wanted him for her daughter for Christmas. But I said, no, we're going to wait a couple weeks. You know, it's hard. You get attached. We brought him in, got him vaccinated, all that stuff, got him fixed. You get used to seeing him every day. I don't know. So then, he's laying with the other cat in bed because she's, you know, traumatized, I guess. I don't know. And then I come to bed about a few hours later, and I'm like kind of laying on her because she's laying diagonally. And what do you know? She throws up in bed. So now it's time to wake up. Thank goodness we had another pair of sheets. Had to change the sheets from her throw up. I don't know if she was throwing up because of what happened or because I was like laying on her. I don't know. So we have an extra pair of sheets, and then I made him go buy some more sheets today. Because it's good to have extra sheets for that reason alone. If you have cats, have extra sheets. Because at some point they're going to throw up, and what are you going to do? Change the sheets. So now, this puts me and James into like this tension, right? Because we're high stress over these cats. But then I also tried to remind him that if this is our biggest problem, we are blessed. Our biggest problem in life is getting two cats to get along. And if anything, we could always find him a home. I did everything. I spent at least $500, not that I'm counting, I don't care, on him. Getting fixed, getting vaccinated, getting his blood work done, right? Toys, food, litter. I got him my little cat house. But I like to think that, and I could be wrong, this is just my way of thinking, that everything happens for a reason. I mean, it did, it happened. I took care of him. And whether he ends up with me forever or with someone else forever, he'll have a good home. But the thing is, when people send me a message and they're like, what do you want from Milo? I'm like, it's not that I need money. I don't care about that. I want to know that he's going to have a forever home. Because realistically, for now, from what I know of him, he's an only cat. Unless, I don't know, he seems like he's good by himself. So that's why I'm tired today, because I didn't fall asleep even though I was tired. I was like up, you know, like you're in bed and you're just thinking. Oh, it wasn't just that. Little mama sleeps with us, and I was waiting, like, you know when you have a cat, it's like the anticipation for her coming and jumping into the bed, and she doesn't fall right asleep. She kind of like does this whole song and dance before she finally like hunkers down and sleeps. So I'm always anticipating her jumping into the bed and doing this whole routine, right? And then this morning, I don't know at what point, but she was sleeping on my belly, and I had half the blanket not on me. I was freezing. And I'm like, man, I wish I had the other half a blanket, but, you know, what am I going to do? I chose this life, right? I chose to take care of these little beings, and I'm just a being too. Tomorrow's Christmas, and that's great, but I'm so happy to have the day off. That's all my life is about. It's about having a day off. That's it. Everyone has dreams and goals, and they want to do more in life. I just want a day off. A weekend off, a day off, back to work. That's it. That's all that's left. What is that? It's a squirrel. Is that a squirrel? That's a squirrel. Oh yeah. So it's funny, I was in Walgreens and I heard this woman talking to someone else. And she's like, yeah, I'm retired. So I could come in and help out a little bit here and there. And I'm like, I'm never going to be retired. I don't plan. I'm not organized. Retirement? But then again, I enjoy complaining about how tired I am. I guess if I wasn't working, I'd find something else to be. I'd get bored and I'd be tired of that. That's the whole thing of life. Never fully satisfied. Always looking for some kind of fulfillment. You know, this shirt is cute. Thing one, thing two. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I should probably slow down at 55. 55, 55. This way it won't shake. So, you know, about Christmas, it's different for me. I'm just happy, again, just to have the day off. I think it's awesome. If you have a big family, I love that for you. I really do. I'm an only child, and my mother passed away 9 years ago, so that's pretty much it, and I'm fine with that. It was, even when it was me and my mother, occasionally we would go visit my aunt and my cousins upstate New York, occasionally, but back then we always got lost. My mom was very bad at directions. I remember one time we ended up in Connecticut, and of course, Christmas was the most fun when Grandma and Grandpa were alive. Grandma and Grandpa, the cousins. When you're young, it's fun. When you're older, if you have kids, I guess it's fun. You give them gifts. When you're older, like me, it's a day off. It's just a day off. I enjoy having a day off. I don't feel bad. I don't feel sad. I don't feel like I'm lacking anything. I'm thankful for all the veterans that had to succumb to just the horrors of reality so I could have freedom. Because there's some terrible things that are going on in the world. I listen to these podcasts where I listen to this one veteran discuss everything that's going on in Afghanistan and Iraq, and my mind is just, the faces I make while I'm listening, it's unbelievable what goes on with other human beings in another part of the world. We're very fortunate, we're very lucky. And the circumstances that you're born into, whether you're an only child or you're one of four, or you grow up and you have 4 kids, or it's all good. Your life is good the way it is. Your life is yours, it's uniquely yours, and be happy about it. And if on Christmas you hang out with just you and your only child, that's perfect. If it's Christmas and you hang out with you and 20 other people, that's awesome. If it's Christmas and it's just you and some cats, amazing. If it's Christmas and it's just you and the TV, fantastic. You can watch whatever you want in the peace and comfort of your own home. And people fought for you to have that comfort. Don't feel bad. It's amazing. Doing stuff. No, I work hard so I don't have to do stuff. I'm tired of doing stuff. I'm tired. I need to rest and recover. Yeah. is life, is being alive, being conscious, being aware, and being healthy. Because unfortunately, the decades of life take from us. Once you're 80 years old, you will either be a healthy 80 or you'll be a declining 80. So no matter where you are in your life, whether you're 30, 20, 40, 50, 80 years old is in your future. Is 90 in your future? The point of it is this. No matter what, the body declines, the mind declines. It's sad. Enjoy the now, enjoy your life. And make your life the best you can, because realistically, this is all there is. And this is all there is good. This is good. What am I saying? I don't know. All I know is I wish these two cats would just get along. This Peacemaker stuff from Jackson Galaxy, it's not working. Things need to work overnight. This drive. I guess I shouldn't complain. There's no cars on the road. It's just me. Oh, what is that? I'm going around it. I'm going around it. I hate when I see dead stuff in the road. I won't even look at it. I don't even want to see what it is. It hurts, you know? That's what I mean. Life is so sad. What is that? A chipmunk? It's a chipmunk or a squirrel? I don't know. I mean, here we are, just part of the world. We're just part of the world, or we're in the world. We're in the world and part of the world. We are the world. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here. You're just here. Another day to have off. So, in this moment, I'm just going to enjoy that I know I don't have work tomorrow. That's the biggest gift you can give me, because I already have everything I need. How about you? Do you have everything you need? I should probably prepare to do a real video, like a real topic, do some real research, and provide some real valuable information. What do you think? Well, that's all, folks. I'm going home, and maybe I'll shoot some video of Milo, because he's adorable. I was trying to get a video of them last night. It was so good, where she was upstairs and he was downstairs, and they were like, I really want you to see what's happening. Now, what did James do? He picked up Milo. He picked him up and tried to like force him the interaction, and he got scratched. I said, that's your fault. You should have picked him up and forced him. It's a natural thing that has to happen. I don't know. Animals, right? You can't have a conversation with them and try to figure things out. Somebody's at the graveyard with their dog visiting somebody. You know, I got my mother's ashes with me, so I don't have to go anywhere. I have her ashes. Sad, man. When I really, you know what? When I want to make a decision, and I've done this, I'll just look at her ashes and I'm like, what's the point? What am I doing? If I'm not happy, like, it's going to be over before you know it. You know? But then I'm like, wait, but am I here for a reason? Am I supposed to do the right thing? What is the right thing? I don't know. There's this one girl on YouTube. She's a very good speaker. She's very good at trying to help people become their better selves and create a six-figure income through creating your own course. And I go, bravo to her, because she did it, and she's selling a course to someone. But I don't understand my brain a course. It's like selling a book. A course. Like, isn't the information, everything is already out there? Why are people still buying? I think people feel like if they buy things, it's more valuable. Right? But what am I going to make a course about? I'm all over the place, you know? I mean, some days I'm so grateful to be alive. Other days I'm like, I don't care anymore. I'm so tired. I could rest in peace. right now. And then other days I'm like, I want to live forever. And other days I'm like, this is good. I've had a good life. Like, so what am I going to do? I'm going to be fake? I can't be fake. And I can't sell a course. Because then you got to make a website. Then people got to put their financial information. You got to take money from them. I don't know. Who knows? The real winners in life make courses and take money from people. No, they're not. I shouldn't say that. This video is getting really bad. I don't know what I'm saying. Nothing makes sense. Everything I said, delete it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to end this video. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to bake some chocolate chip cookies. Low sugar. I already have them in the house. Something to look forward to. Everything I just said before, deleted. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm mumbling and rumbling. Rumbling and mumbling. I guess today, for Christmas Eve, let's thank all the truckers once again. The truckers, the veterans. Those are the main ones. Oh, and the police officers and the firemen. Well, that's the people we're going to thank today. And the people who pick up our garbage. Is that good? That's good. But definitely anyone who has served. Because that will change you. And I don't know why human beings are so awful to each other, depending on where they live in the world. Well, share your thoughts if you like. Some of the stuff I said, forget about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. I got 2 cats that don't get along. So, I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll do a really good video tomorrow. But I got a bunch of compliance stuff I have to do for this job. So maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. If you want a video, let me know. Otherwise, it's okay. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you next time talking about nothing. Just like Seinfeld, a show about nothing. No, I'll talk about something. All right. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Da 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 da.